Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Yeah. What's good, people? How y'all doing out there? We are back, and this is Lady Miz and Ray. You are tuned into From the Ground Up Productions, and it's been a minute because we've been on a beautiful long vacation, but we are back in full effect. Today, we have two talented artists that have a bunch of other things going on with them as far as culinary and Apollo. I mean, I'm going to let them tell y'all, but I already gave y'all a little sneak peek, right? But listen, listen. We got two talented brothers that we're going to bring on in a few minutes, and we want y'all to get to know them, get to know their story, hear about the music that they have coming out, and I think that's about it. Big shout out to Salvation Records. Yes, big shout out to Salvation Records for linking us with these brothers, and I cannot wait for you to hear their amazing songs and story. But before we get into it, we definitely got a few things that we want y'all to know, so check it out. Hey guys, if you want to sponsor our show or place an ad on our podcast, please contact us at fromthegroundupproductions@gmail.com, or you could give us a call at 845-288-2989. Let's collab and reach our audience together. Get ready for The Imperfect Marriage, a new segment with husband and wife, Lady Miz and Ray, on From the Ground Up Productions. We're going to be sharing real insights on what we believe marriage is all about. New episodes is coming soon, so stay tuned so you do not miss out. Check out the latest single from Mama There Goes That Band featuring Dazan, Rep, and Lady Miz, which is now streaming on all major platforms. Talk Therapy with Lady Miz is back. Get ready for a powerful session that heal your mind and boost your finances. I'll be sharing valuable insights and discuss real life topics where conversation is the cure. So tune in to Talk Therapy, coming soon here on From the Ground Up Productions.
You're now tuned in to From the Ground Up Productions, broadcasting around the world.
Hey. Yes, y'all, without further ado, let's bring on the two talented artists. We got Charles Stewart and Big Stiggs. Let's go.
Hey. Thank you for having us. Thank you. How
We doing great. Thank you for coming on. How y'all doing today?
Excellent. I'm feeling great right now.
I'm doing good too.
It's a good day.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I always look at it this way. We on this side of the ground, so
That's right.
good day.
Yes, sir.
Right side of the dirt. That's a fact. So
true.
listen, we are super excited to have you guys on. We can't wait to hear about y'all singles. We're gonna play two songs here from each of you today. I want you guys to kind of give me a little background about who you are and how you got started into the music. So, who would like to go first?
Go ahead.
Charles?
Okay. Well, first, Big Stiggs. Actually, this is, I think, my second time. I was with the crew. We had an interview with the whole crew at one time. But yeah, Big Stiggs from New Jersey. Just normal, regular guy. Actually, the first, or one of the first hip hop artists signed to Salvation Records. My brothers, Azriel, Crystal Clear. And this is just a great opportunity. I've been waiting, waiting for this moment to have this interview. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I definitely got an amazing project coming.
Dope, dope, dope. Yes, yes, doing your thing. And listen, we've been waiting too. So
Yeah.
how does it feel to be, dropping your own single and doing your own thing?
It was a long time coming. It feels great. It feels great. I've been doing features, with the fellas, it's with the label all together for a while now. So finally having like the opportunity to actually have my own solo project, my own little baby, as I like to call it.
Yes.
Just to show the world what I can do, so they can get an idea of, who Stiggs is.
Absolutely.
So Big Stiggs, is this your first album?
Yes, this is my first album. Yes, it is.
Beautiful,
that's what's up.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. So we're going to pivot over to Charles real quick. Charles, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and give the people a little bit of history about who you are?
How y'all doing? I'm Charles Stewart. I'm one of the first R&B artists signed to Salvation Records. I've been singing for a long time, a good 20 years. Been recording on my own, trying to get out there, running into people, running into different, trying to get different avenues open, and doors closed. But God is good. I'm here. I just want to get a message out, and that's it, through my music.
Okay,
that's what's up.
Now, how about you? Is this your first album that you're putting out? Have you put out albums before?
I've put out. This will be my second album. I put out an EP called Finally, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I've been putting out songs even before I got with Salvation Records. So
gotcha.
Yes, I have a few out.
So Charles, you said you've been doing this for 20 years. Where did you start?
I started recording in 9th grade, and then it just took off from there. I've been singing since 3rd grade though, so been in choirs and stuff like that. So I've been doing music, but recording, it started in high school, 9th grade.
Oh, okay. All right. So like I said before, we are going to play both of you guys 2 singles from each of you. But before we get into the singles, we do want to let's chop it up a little bit about, the music industry, right? Because that's what it is. That's what this is all about in a sense. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask some questions, and matter of fact, I'll ask the questions and y'all both could, take turns in answering them. So let's start with this question here. What is it that you are looking to get out of your career when it comes to music?
Honestly, I was raised in hip hop, so it's like I was born in '82, so it's like I was within the era of like hip hop coming from all different avenues, from gangster rap to the positive motivation music, like Public Enemy and all of that. And honestly, just when it came down to when I wanted to pursue making hip hop music, I just wanted to make music that was me. I didn't want to put on a facade, have people thinking I'm something that I'm not. So when I got the opportunity, when I met these brothers in 2003, and it's like just seeing their whole movement and everything, I had the opportunity to actually just, be on records where I actually got to show who I am. Like I didn't have to perpetrate a front type of thing. So, and that's what I loved working with them. And that's just where I want, in regards to like this album and the music that I put out, is just, I'm pushing a message where like the negative that, the industry likes to put out and glorify, whether it be, drug dealing or, downplaying women, degrading them, like things of that nature. No, there's a definite positive side to do this. And that's just where my message is. I want to inspire, uplift, show you a different way in regards to hip hop music. So that's where I want to, that's my message.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. How about you, Charles?
My message is, it's pretty much the same as Stiggs. I listen to R&B music, or listen to music period nowadays, and it's so negative. There's no love, no respect for, each other. And that's just what my music is about. It's about bringing unity. It's about bringing, just putting something on a person's mind. It's not always about love or, it's about just putting something on somebody's mind, giving love to someone that you're with, or, just giving love for life, period. So that's just really what my motto is.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? I totally agree. Which would bring me to my next question for the both of you. We're talking about, you mentioned listening to different types of genres such as rap, gangster rap, R&B, things like that. And also saying, listen, the music, it's, it to sum it up, it's negative now. How are you guys? What difference do you think your music is going to make? Based right now in today's time, what we hear on the radio or just period out in the streets?
Well, I pray that it prevails, because we need the love, we need the unity back in the world. There's so much stuff going on, and no one is putting a positive light on anything. So I pray that, Salvation Records, the music that we put out, just it prevails against all.
Here's the thing. All right. I don't know if you guys heard or Tyrese's latest album. You have? Oh, tell me your take on that. Like, what do you do? Are you happy to hear things like that back in the music, or do you think like, oh, ain't nobody gonna be checking for this? You know what I mean? What's your take on it?
I'm happy. Tyrese, he really did good on his album. I like the long play on the songs, how the songs tie into another song, or it transitions to something else. I like that. I like when you paint a story, you know what I mean, versus just singing something. You can tell when a person is just really sitting down. Okay, they reading from the paper, they just singing the lyrics. But when you have like what Tyrese did, it just seemed like he just let everything flow and transition to what it was supposed to be.
Yes. Big Stakes. What motivates you? What motivates you to create the type of music that you create?
Honestly, the radio. The radio mostly.
It not be sexy.
So what I mean by that is like just being able to give the opposite side of I guess you could say a different concept to the music that I hear on the radio nowadays. So like my nephew actually, like, he listens to my music, and he asked me one day, and he was like, so are you a Christian rapper or a gospel rapper? And what I had to explain to him was that I'm comfortable with saying to the world that I love my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Do I consider myself a gospel rapper? No. I love doing hip hop, but I'm not afraid to put glorification into God and Jesus Christ in my music. Like, I know what He's done for me, and I'm proud of the relationship I have with Him. So I don't want people to categorize the music that I put out as just gospel rap or Christian rap. I just like to be able to express my art form in the best way that I know how to do. And it's just like when for example, when Kanye West put out Jesus Walks, that song didn't put him in a gospel rap or Christian rapper type category. And and of course he had the success that he had. So I feel the same way. Like, so every song you definitely hear me throwing God in my verses, because that's just my thing. I want to give that side where people don't have to be afraid to it's okay to be in the church. It's definitely okay to be in the church, and the music can be positive,
Yeah. When you listen to the radio now, they have made anything positive a bad thing. So, right. If you do anything positive, it's literally like, hey, no, we don't want you. We don't want to get out. You being pushed out for doing anything positive.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I was just going to say, and that's just how I feel about it. It's like when my music come on and you hear what I'm saying, it's like, you're not going to hear like the same thing that you heard on like the 10 records you just heard on the radio. Like, you're going to hear something different. and don't be afraid to continue listening to it, because there's definitely a message you may need to hear at that point, or maybe it might hit you later. But that's why, just give the music a shot. You never know what you might learn.
Amen. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So let me ask y'all this. Being, you definitely want to have versatility in your music. Do you feel like you don't want to be classified as a gospel or Christian rapper and be put in that box only because the expectations of what people think how Christians should be, talk, and walk now restricts you from saying certain things or expressing certain things in your music?
Me personally, I've had those thoughts, and I think that like goes back into what I was saying, because it's like, yes, my grandmother who raised me, she was the tight Bible holding, will tell everybody that comes to the door about the Lord type of woman. So like I've literally watched her have back and forth arguments with Jehovah's Witnesses at the front door. Like she was so like she was, you couldn't tell her nothing about the church. But that's my thing. It's like I feel like my relationship with the Lord is between me and the Lord. And that's all I can focus on. And as long as I'm making sure the material that I put in still glorifies him and I'm still able to be myself, I feel like I'm doing the right thing, and I don't have to fit into anyone's category in regards to how I should act if I'm doing music that still glorifies the Lord.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Charles Stewart, I was going to ask you, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I feel the same way. As long as my thing is, as long as the message, you get the message, I'm cool. If it's singing something positive and you're applying it, then I feel like I've won. I feel like we won because you're understanding the concept of where I'm trying or where we're trying to take things.
Got you. Okay.
Now I'm gonna ask both of y'all, because as we're talking about it, and you're strong about how y'all feel about your music. How do you respond to people? And excuse my language when I say this, but people are like, I don't want to hear that shit. How do y'all respond to it?
Well, I mean,
you said you going to hell then.
No, I mean, it's not for everybody. God don't do that to us. If we have an option to accept him or to not accept him, he's not gonna force it and say, all right, well, hey, you gotta know me. No, if you want to get to know him, he's open and willing. If you don't, then you just don't. And that's the same thing with music. You could either like it or not.
That's right. That's why I agree. Yeah. And the reason, I could understand what Ray is saying is because I do music as well too. And when I was doing a lot of uplifting, Black power, I would say music, some people were like, come on, like, I don't want to hear that. Like, nah, we want the street stuff. We want this, we want that. But it's like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. No, everybody don't always want that. And you want something different. Or maybe I don't want to talk about that no more because I evolved and I'm a different person now. So now I'm going to put this out because I realize that what I put in my music, it does something. Like, it's a gift that I have. So I can either spread good stuff or bad stuff. So if you don't want to hear it, then you ain't ready for what I'm trying to do then, right?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. So,
and I look at people, as if you grew up in my time 20 years ago and you still want to hear that, where is your mindset?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You still stuck in that, 14, 15-year-old mindset.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God. And it's funny that you say that because when you say 13, 14-year-old mindset, when people say, well, you know what? you're still rapping. And I'm not saying specifically to me, but for anyone in that genre of music, once you reach a certain age, it's almost like people would look at you like, why are you still doing that? But I believe that it is nothing wrong with doing it as long as you show, like I said before, you change your message. You can't still be 30, 40, 50 years old talking about street stuff. We would hope you would have outgrown that. You know what I mean? And now you realize that that wasn't it. And you now trying to put another message out to help the younger generation and the youth that's coming up after you. Because if you're the leader now in that point, you got to send a better message. So it's not about don't rap after a certain age. It's about, hey, what are you rapping about?
Right. What's your content? What's your content?
Yeah. Exactly. I always say, as long as you're staying true to yourself, there's no age on creativity. And at the end of the day, it's an art form. So whether me personally, whether I'm cooking or painting or drawing, it's like I can do that until the Lord calls me home. Like there's no age on that. So as long as I enjoy what I'm doing in regards to this art, I'm gonna do it.
Beautiful. And since you mentioned that, let's just really quickly tap into some of the other things that you do. So you said you're cooking. Tell people the other skills that you have.
Yeah, so I'm pursuing my bachelor's in culinary arts. I do private catering at the moment. I'm trying to eventually save up to the point of where I can get a food truck. That is my dream, to pretty much be my own boss. I don't want to just work in anyone's restaurant, but obviously I do appreciate the experience and everything. But I do want to be my own boss, do a private catering, have a food truck, and cooking with love has just been my thing since my grandmother taught me how to cook. So now I have the opportunity, once I finally figured out what I wanted to do, to pursue it, and hopefully I get to get my dream going.
So what's your specialty in that you cook?
Honestly, I love barbecuing. Barbecue gives me the opportunity to really just open my mind to different things, and Italian cuisine too. Italian cuisine as well.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Now, Charles Stewart, there's you have some other things going on with you as well too, and you've been in some very popular spots. Won't you give us a little history on that?
Well, I sung at the Apollo. I think that was about 10 years ago. It's been a minute since I've done that.
Okay.
I also have been in a play called Because She's My Mother. So I do, I do plays. I do. I'm currently in a movie called The Calling, which will be out on Tubi pretty soon. I was an extra in that.
Nice.
So I do a little bit of everything, just trying to get my feet wet in every area.
Yes. So how was your response? I'm sorry. How was your response to in the Apollo, and what was it like? Oh boy. I lost my train of thought.
I know.
Okay,
because I was going to ask the same question.
Right.
When you went to the Apollo, were you on that? Where the amateurs come up to sing, or was it you was actually doing a show there?
Where the amateurs come up and sing. It was. I thought that it was Apollo was big, but it's like it's really small. You walk in, bam, that's where the seats at and everything. It's like right in your face.
Yeah.
You rub the little log. I thought the log was so big, it's like real little. So it's like stuff is just, you think it's so big on TV.
Yeah,
when you get there, it's like
this is what it is.
But it was a cool experience though.
Did New York treat you right?
No, because it was this one lady. She was in the back with me. She was, rooting me on. And then when I got out there, she was just sitting there like this. And I'm like, well, Dad, you was just telling me, oh man, go ahead, do your best. She get out there, and then it was this one little boy in the front looking at me like, and I'm up there sweating, singing my heart out, and he looking at me like I wasn't doing nothing. So,
they the worst.
Well,
they horrible out there.
Some of the most talented people some of them got booed off the Apollo that made it big. So again, you can't please everybody in this industry. That's why you got to find your lane and your right target audience when you're doing what you do. And that's one of the things that I've learned. Now, as far as you into the acting and things like that, give us a little bit about that, little history on that.
Well, I just really started getting into that after I did the play. I just stayed connected with the people that I did the play with, and whenever they put something up, you know, hey, we need an extra for this, or you know, I go and do it, depending on what it is. You know, I'm just really getting started with the acting part of everything, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about this music, right? So let's talk about music.
Yeah.
Now that we got a little history on the both of you guys, why don't you tell us about let's talk about, I guess we could start with you, Charles.
Okay. Yeah. This song here, Kisses in the Rain, is it's just about giving adoration to your spouse, to your, you know, your girlfriend, just to life, period. Just, you know, just love the people that are in your life.
Something the world ain't trying to do anymore.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play it right now.
All right, so let's get into it.
I remember our first date. Yes, at the drive-in. We held hands. We talked. It's with each glimpse. You're taking me to paradise. Yeah.
Kisses in the rain, when the sun is shining on us, makes me happy. When I'm with you, baby. Kisses in the rain, kisses in the rain, the sun is shining on us, makes me happy. When I'm with you, baby. Rushing home to see your face. Been waiting all day long. I get butterflies just thinking about you. Without a care in the world, sweet serenity. You and I together forever. For you will never change, still feels new, like when we first met, emotions run deep, tranquility, sitting under a starry sky, love got me like, love got me, raindrops falling. Kisses taste like, watermelon and cherries.
You're so sweet.
So sweet.
You make me strong where I'm weak. Your love deeply lifts me from off my feet. taking me to paradise with each glimpse, with each kiss, with the rain.
After hearing Kisses in the Rain, you know, where was your mood at in the studio when you came up with that song?
My mood, I was thinking about my wife. It was, you know, it was just to give adoration to her, because she has, you know, we have been through a lot of things, you know, within the course of, you know, these past couple years. So it's really just, I'm in a better space now. And it was just like, I just wanted to express that love to her through song.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm gonna give you props, because you know what, man? Nowadays, it's like brothers don't want to say, you know, I love my wife. You know, it's like it's embarrassing. Yeah. It's not a strong thing to say, hey, I care about my wife. Mm-hmm. You know, the little things matter.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, she my better half, man. I mean, I couldn't be where I'm at now without her, man. I mean, you got to give her that, you know, give her that lane. Because women keep us in shape, man. Yeah. For real.
That's a fact. Yeah, put it back.
Keep us in line. Straight there.
But you know what I love about what you said? You know, that you were going through things, but you know, you made it through. And I think that in today's time, people are so quick to just want to walk away and give up as soon as things get tough, as soon as you're going through things, and they don't know how to fight for love and fight for your family and stick it out. They, you know, but again, you could work through everything else, but you can't work through your marriage. Something that you said, that, you know, you gave your vow through thick and through thin, rich or poor, you know, all of that. So that's a beautiful thing. And shout out to you and shout out to your wife. I think that the song is beautiful, and guys, y'all got to go check it out. Tell people where they can get it.
You can get it on all platforms, any music platform. And also you can go to www.salvrec.com and you can get it there too. Purchase it and listen to it there.
Nice.
That's what's up.
All right. So we're going to pivot over to Big Stigs in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you go ahead and introduce your song so people can hear it?
All right. So this track is my second single off of the EP that's coming out, titled Him. This song is called Let It Go, and hope you enjoy it. Beautiful message in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hard times can come in cycles. But sometimes you can't take that all on your shoulders. You can't take it all, baby. You gotta give it to him. That God. Let it go. Good things can't come to an end, so know better. But that don't mean that all bad things gon' last forever. I know you got your back to the wall, but don't you give up. It's not how many times you fall, but do you get up? Hard times is a given, you can't always prepare. Remind yourself it never give you more than you can bear. So much weight is placed on your shoulders, it isn't fair. When you're searching for a positive outcome that isn't there, you can make it. Positive quotes don't hit the same. And now you're at the point chasing relief to fight the pain. I got a suggestion to bring you cover from the rain, but believe it is required. Reach beyond the spectral plane in the physical. I know you have so much on your plate. It's not easy when the thing you want is force you to wait. Just pray about it in due time. God will make sure you're straight. I know that you will say it's hard, but baby, we call it fate.
When the world gets you down below, let God or just let it go.
Don't let the pressures of the world come just and break you. Depend on God and He will be there to save you.
I know it's hard to rebound. I know. Let God or just let it go.
Don't let the pressures of the world come just and break you. Depend on God and He will be there to save you.
Life dealt heavy with cars and misery. Left in broken shards, deafened by cries, no sympathy. Left stranded by forces of wrath, the principalities were searching for the world. I found no empathy, feeling rebuked. Disapproved because I found a new path, replacing the old beat inside the puke. All the venom that's killing me, from the saving of my Christ, I had to get rid of thee. Life passed away, the cause and injury got me broken down, begging for love I didn't see. I letting go of anger, steady facing the danger. Make it on my own, we became perfect strangers. Still love for you, though you had none to give. I'm moving on in life, I got one life to live. Though I'm moving on, my love would never show. But to save my broken heart, I just had to let you go.
When the world does not love you so, let God and just let it go.
He'll be there when your heart is falling down, talking to you when you can't hear a sound.
His love inside help you know to let God and just let it go.
By his light, he would never let you fall. He will run to your every begging call.
Don't try to force or manipulate an outcome. Trust in God, have a plan, cause he's got one. Time after time, his grace came and surprised you. Don't worry about it, once he got it, he'll supply you. It seems impossible, a fight that you can't win. It's okay to be tired, but giving up's the sin. Just look for him with guidance, he'll never lead you stray. His love and mercy and kindness, let me show you the way. Now I don't have all the answers, I'm just speaking my piece to share with you on how God has been there for me. I can relate to your plight and understand the pressure, but his love is everlasting with no unit to measure. So take that weight off your chest or that chip off your shoulder. Just give your worries to God and watch your woes see closure. So set your pride aside and let the prayer flow. Just give it all to God so you can let it go.
When the world gets you down and low, let God and just let it go.
Lean on him, your breakdown will be your breakthrough. Walk by faith and I promise it will change.
I know it's hard to rebound, I know. Let God and just let it go.
Lean on him, your breakdown will be your breakthrough. Walk by faith and I promise it will change.
When the world does not love you so, let God and just let it go.
He'll be there when your heart is falling down, talking to you when you can't hear a sound.
His love inside help you know to let God and just let it go.
By his light, he would never let you fall. He will run to your every begging call.
All right. Listen, that song, Let It Go, I'm definitely feeling that joint. Okay.
Thank you.
I love the message in it. Why don't you go ahead and give people a little background about what that song is about?
So what it's about is everyone has said that phrase before, let God and let go. Mm-hmm. And that's where it comes from. Actually, the whole idea of the song and even the hook came from a conversation I was having with my wife. Well, she wasn't my wife at the time; she was just my girlfriend, but she's my wife now. Thank you. I'm happy about that.
Congratulations.
But yeah, pretty much, at the time, she, stressing about some things, and I guess you could say I was kind of like ministering to her about, trying to get her through it. But sometimes, when you pray about things, you got to be able to take that step back and let God cook. Let him answer that prayer that you prayed for. And that's why I think like that phrase comes in handy. Like once you give it to God, let it go. Like don't worry about it no more. He prayed on it and he's going to handle it. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people hold on to it, like because like their faith is weakened. And they don't want to take this just because they're not seeing it right then being fixed immediately. Mm-hmm. They start to, get weary. And that's where that song comes from. That's what the message is about. Like give it to God and let it go. Like he'll handle it.
That's what I'm talking about. Love the song, love the message. And it's it seemed like it was other people that you were addressing in the song as well too. When I was listening to it, I felt like there was certain things in there for me too. I was like, yeah, let me sometimes holding on to stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or right. It's like, why are you holding on to things and blocking your blessings?
Absolutely. I feel like sometimes we hold on the hardest to the things that sometimes God is trying to separate us from. at times, and we don't even realize it.
Say it.
Sometimes when you pray on something, like the outcome that you're looking for may not be the outcome that God has for you. So,
Absolutely.
like whether it be a person or a thing that you're trying to get, it may not work to your plan, but sometimes you just gotta have faith in what and plan that He has for you. You prayed on it, let Him answer that prayer.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
What's that saying? What happened to you actually happened for you. I think if
Absolutely.
I'm saying it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling that. Absolutely. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love that you guys are putting out positive music and spreading that out into the world because we do need that, especially in today's time.
Now, Big
Mhm.
Sticks, I got a question. It pertains to Let It Go. Now, when you dealing with somebody, right, who,
Mhm.
as you said, you ministered your wife.
Mhm.
How do you talk to someone who won't let it go? How do you get them?
That's a good question.
You know what?
That's a good question.
Yeah, some people, some people are just strong minded, and it's honestly the patience isn't really on me. The only thing I can do is just share, the inspiration that they may need to hear. Eventually, they may not get it at that point when I'm in their face, but probably after they cool down a bit and hours later, then it might hit them later. So I'm good regardless. If you come to me for advice, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you that advice. I'm gonna inspire you. I'm gonna uplift. But it's on you to accept that message whenever that time is.
Yeah. Plant the seed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what's up.
Okay. All right. And now tell people where they can get your music and how they can follow you.
So they can also find the singles and the album when it drops on Salvation Records website. It's www.salvrec.com. We're also available on all streaming platforms for listening to it: SoundCloud, Spotify. YouTube views are going crazy right now, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all for checking the music out. Both singles that's out. All Vibes was the first single, and now Let It Go is the second single. So I appreciate everyone that is taking the opportunity to listen to it. And in regards to where you can follow me, I am on Instagram. It's Big BIG Stiggy STIGGY, all one word. Follow me, come see my antics. God ain't done with me yet, so I'm not I'm not always preaching and stuff. I have fun, man. I'm just a stand up guy, man. I'm enjoying life, being a father, being a husband. Yeah, come follow me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, is there anything that we did not ask either one of you before we get out of here that you want people to know?
No.
I'll start first. Again, just wanted to stay tuned. I do have the album coming out titled Him. It is an acronym for Humble Yet Musically Needed. Definitely I got some hits on there. So I only do 2 singles, but honestly, I feel like a lot of the joints that I recorded should be singles. But I can't wait for everyone to actually get to hear the project. But other than that, that's the only thing.
I could piggyback on that too. Also, look out for my album Fall in Love Again, which will be out on the 30th. And also you can follow me at Big Chuck Music LLC on Instagram.
All right. Well, listen, guys, we need to know about that catering thing too for when we have, you know what I'm saying? Look, cause just quickly, what do you be cooking? Give us a quick little thing before we get out of here. So I need to know.
I dabble in soul food, Asian cuisine, Italian cuisine. As I said, summertime barbecuing is definitely my go-to on the weekends. I dabble in it all. A little, Cajun food, shrimp etouffee. Now, I can get fancy if I need to, but I just like dabbling in it all. I don't. My wife, she bakes, so like I get to handle the cooking. She does the baking. We got a nice little system going, and I do also have an Instagram for my for my culinary things that I do. Yeah. Yes, I do. It's chef CHEF _ EV _ Mosley, MOSLEY. So that's my other Instagram page for cooking.
Yeah.
All right.
Put us on to though when you get that food truck so we can come out there and support.
Absolutely. Definitely will let you know, and I appreciate that. Definitely.
No doubt. So let's. Oh,
question. I just wanted to, we're going to get an opportunity for shout outs because
yes.
I wouldn't be right if I didn't give my shout outs. So definitely want to give a shout out to my wife, my queen, this year. Definitely my number one fan, number one supporter. My other half pint number one fan, my daughter, Ayana. And the fellas, the crew of Salvation Records, Azriel, Crystal Clear, Genty, Gabby, like the whole crew. Like I've known these brothers for over 20 years, and they just made this whole opportunity and experience awesome. So definitely salute to those guys.
All right. Okay. Shout out to them. And Charles Stewart, do you have any shout outs?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to God, number one.
Absolutely.
I also want to give a shout out to my wife, my son Josiah, and my Salvation Records family. I'm so excited to be a part of something positive. You know, it's not always about how something look or, you know, having the glitz and the glamour of everything. It's about getting the message out there. And I'm so grateful to be a part of Salvation Records.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's what's
Well,
up.
we're grateful that y'all came on here and shared that positivity with us, and definitely looking forward to hearing everything else that y'all have coming up. And we want y'all people who are tuned in right now, if you haven't, make sure you follow these gentlemen, go to their site, go to Salvation Records website, check out their music, purchase their music, support them, because they are putting out that positivity that we need here today more than anything else. So make sure y'all follow them. And we thank y'all again for coming on and hope to hear from y'all soon on the next project.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you
All
for
right.
having us.
Vibe check, can I get a vibe check? Vibe check, can I get a vibe check? Big Sticks, I'm representing South. The vibe's right and I'm about to set West Coast on the million. Can't tell me nothing. I'm blessed by the best, please believe I'm stunting. I can care less about stress, no bluffing. I provides all my needs, don't believe you fronting. Regardless who's with me, I'm a star myself. Money straight, clean house, nice car, good health. Pray for everything I need, and with faith he helps. No complaints, cause happiness resides in oneself. Why not take the opportunity to celebrate life in any way, shape, or form? Get it in, get right. I'm living in the moment, overcoming my plight. Watch the Papa turn king by the end of the night. This new groove in these two shoes, I'm too fly. And too serious.
Clap your hands to the beat. Clap your hands like this. Clap your hands to the beat.
I know all got things going on. Yeah. I'm here to brighten the mood with this mellow groove. Time for us as people to loosen up. Have good, clean fun. That's what's up. It's a party. Everybody is invited to chill with me and my crew. Yeah. Show the world how we do.
We hope you enjoyed your time with From the Ground Up Productions. We'll see you next time. Be sure to add our channel to your Roku list and listen to us on all streaming platforms.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.